and the developers didn't plan the rewards or anything. It ended sooner than it was supposed to, which ruined the rewards. They did send out compensation for this, and we're going to open it right now before we get started. Let's see what it is. 50 souls. That is the compensation they'll be giving. And if you're wondering, well, why didn't I get the compensation? You're probably on iOS. The servers for Faction Wars did not go down on iOS, only Android. So people who are on iOS are like, I don't have the issue, I don't know why. It's just because it was an Android problem. It ended too early. The developers did not intend to do that. It's not about any updates or anything like that. And now let's get into the characters. So what is after Unstoppable Jason Voorhees? After Unstoppable Jason Voorhees, as you all know, it's Classic Kano. And then let's see what's after that. And we have a surprise.
Easy money.
Dark Lord Kotal Kahn is right after Classic Kano. Bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only. Your team is made out of Outworld characters, and Kano must be on your team. Let's have a look at him. Oshtek Bodyguard. Dark Lord Kotal Kahn summons an Oshtek warrior to fight in his place, and it's just a bronze character Oshtek. Quake, special 2, maximum of 2 warriors per battle. Okay, cool. Now you're probably wondering, what's the special news? Well, guess what's been planned inside the game files? Reptile Event. Reptile Event will be starting on May 27th at 11 a.m. Central Time. No other time zone, just Central. So let's say you're in Eastern, you're in Pacific, like you have to calculate that on your own. For Eastern players, it's just 1 hour ahead of Central. And for people who are 1 day ahead, pretty much, you guys are going to have different time zones, and you're going to have to calculate the difference. Like, let's say if you're 7 hours ahead and whatnot, so you have to calculate that. And then it ends on June 3rd at 11 a.m. You're probably going, why are you saying, of course? Well, it's always going to go for 7 days. After 7 days, the Reptile Event is done, and then it has to wait about another 3 months to come back. But, you know, it's been a pretty constant cycle for Reptile Event coming back. There hasn't been any times that they really skipped it, which is nice because they probably should just keep repeating it as much as possible because it's a nice, fun event to play, and I can't wait to cover it when it comes out. It's probably going to be coming out with that repeat tower, which I'll get into that in a second.
Pray for the Khan's mercy.
Alright, so after Kotal Kahn, we have Dark Raiden. Awesome. This is one of the best characters in this game. Anyways, bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only. Your team is made out of Netherrealm and Elder God characters. And also, Shinnok must be on your team. Now let's have a look at his passive. Corrupted Elder God, Bleed. Fire and poison will heal him instead of damaging him. Power Drain gives him power instead of draining it. This is just awesome. Now let's see what is after Dark Raiden.
I am lightning and thunder.
After Dark Raiden, we have Dragon Breath Bo Raicho. That's right. Bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only. Your team must be out of Outworld characters, and Reptile must be on your team. Here is Bo Raicho's passive. Double Vision. Combo, enders, and critical hits have a 50% chance to inflict damage on one of the tagged out opponents, plus 25% critical hit chance for all of the martial artists on the team. So if you can get a team full of critical hit chances, it's going to be very good on damage. And then let's just check to see if there's anything after Bo Raicho.
You embarrass yourself.
Unfortunately, there is nothing after Bo Raicho, and people usually ask me, why does Faction Wars look like it's closed down after you go all the way in time? That's just because of going far in time. That's the only reason why Faction Wars appears to be down, but trust me, this has nothing to do with the actual Faction Wars time. Some people were saying that I covered it in my video. No, that's unrelated, you know? This Faction Wars closing has nothing to do with the actual Faction Wars that you see currently in the game right now. This is just from skipping too far in time. Now, let's talk about the next tower. Unfortunately, we don't know what the next tower is going to be just yet, so you're probably wondering, when are they most likely going to plan the repeat tower so we can see it? Well, May 20th to 22nd. That's probably when they're going to be planning it inside the game, if not a little bit after that. Usually, though, they plan it right after the new towers are coming to an end and we can see it. Sometimes, though, very rarely, they actually have a little bit of like a time window where there's just nothing going on. There's just no tower, and it kind of sucks. I wish they wouldn't do that as often, but as long as they plan it at the end, we should be fine, because then we at least know what to look forward to instead of just having nothing. That is going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace out.